Alright, here's a quick look at a Dark Autococker. We had previously thought that these bodies were made by CCM, but according to information from Bill at CCM, these bodies are not made by CCM, and based on other information, they could have been milled from a variety of sources. One source could potentially be WDP, but that has not necessarily been confirmed. So these caulkers have a lot of not proprietary parts, but parts that are somewhat specific to this model. Those pieces include this three-way, which you will really only see on this model Dark as far as I know. You'll also see this pretty cool flame LPR, which was made by Dave Zinkham. And I believe Zinkham's company was ProTech. He made various things. He made the MPPL trigger bounce robots, or trigger pull robots, or whatever you would call it. He made a frame, an electronic frame for autocockers. He made these LPRs. He was involved in the Z-Force half block. He was involved in the Infinity Legend. It's just cool to see a marker that this LPR actually most likely came stock on. This ram doesn't look like anything special, and it actually has a very slightly blue tint to it, so I would actually guess that it might not even be original to this gun. It might have been replaced. So as we look over the parts, we can see it has a variety of anodizing colors, which suggests that maybe the ram was original. It was just slightly a different color. We can see that the body is actually a very nicely anodized matte black, and the reg, which looks similar to some of the regs that came on Angels, is a matching matte black. The CCM frame is a slightly darker matte black. The LPR and switch are gloss black. The bolt is gloss black. The feed neck matches the body. As I mentioned earlier, the ram is a slightly blue tint. The ASA is like a faded blue, but according to Benji, some of the other photos that he's looked up also have this same discoloration or fade on the ASA. So we think that this is the correct ASA. It's just, I don't know, maybe a different alloy of aluminum that fades or doesn't take anodizing as well. But overall, this is a really neat marker. We can look at the back here and we can see the beaver tail is the warped face, and I believe this part was made by CCM, and since it screws into the frame, the CCM frame, it likely came from CCM with this beaver tail on it specifically for Warped. Also, if we look at the caulking rod, it has some neat detail. Imagine it was original to this, but I don't know who it was made by. Pretty cool though. So as we look at various models, we can see that the pneumatics change between the WGP pneumatics to the Zinkham LPR and this switch. We don't know who made this switch. Could have been Zinkham, could have been someone else. We think that it might not have been Zinkham because the LPR was sold separately. We received a couple in a lot from Glenn Forrester, and they were brand new in box, and Glenn was selling them at his Warped store, whereas we haven't seen any of these switches sold separately. Benji's research shows that they all came with STO rams, and the grip frames, though, are somewhat of a mystery because this model has a CCM grip frame with a CCM beaver tail. The other style has an unknown manufacturer's frame with Angel grips. So there is a possibility that the other style frame is made by CCM for Dark, but that has not yet been confirmed as of this video. And we also do not know the exact order that they came out, but Benji is guessing from his research that this model is actually later than the model with the Angel style grips. That is a neat bolt. I guess this is the bolt that came with it. Benji says it's stock to it. So So here's a quick look at a barrel kit that came with Benji's Dark Autococker, and we can see right here it says Dark Series. We open it up. So these are the Lucky 15 barrels, and they look okay. They're about the same matte black finish as the Dark Autococker. So kind of a cool item to have if you have a Dark Autococker. So this kit is going along with Benji's Dark Autococker, and these kits were sold separately by Warped, and yeah, pretty neat.